What's up, everybody? It's Nathan. Man, I just wanted to make a quick video giving you a little update on me and the Jesus fast that me and many others are involved in around this community, around the country, around the world. Man, we're on day 7, and it has been quite a week, let me tell you. Just from my own, you know, my own experiences last 7 days, I'd say honestly, day 3 has been the hardest. After day 3, my hunger has kind of like subsided and gone away for the most part. I think it's because technically your digestive system kind of shuts down after day 3, and so day 3 was the toughest, man. But man, there's been some difficult moments in between there, but there's been a lot of amazing moments too. You might be asking, like, man, what are you doing? Like, during what are you filling your time with? To be honest, it's crazy. Like, whenever you do an extended fast, you realize how much your life is surrounded by food, and social events are surrounded by food, and it's like, man, what am I gonna do with all my time? So for me, I've just been spending a lot of time in the prayer room here in Kansas City. That's really uh, the only thing the thing that gives me the most life is being in communion with the Lord. You gotta feed. So if you're fasting from food, you've got to feed on the Word of God. You've got to feed on Jesus. He's the bread of life. And I've been really taken aback by what Jesus says in John chapter 4. The disciples bring him some food, and he goes, guys, I have food that you don't know about. And they're like, what is this food? And he goes, well, this food is to do the will of him who sent me. And so Jesus, like, essentially says, like, he's being fed by the Lord, by obeying his Father's voice and doing the things that the Lord is asking him. And it's like, I've been asking for the bread from heaven, if you will, that Jesus, would you feed me off yourself? Because, man, I'm hungry. And but yeah, so I want to encourage you guys. If whether you're involved, whether you've just been like watching from afar, whether you've been praying for me, like I invited so many of you guys to do. I'm so thankful for the way that you guys have prayed for me. I can feel the grace, and through your guys' prayers, please continue to pray for me, just even if it's for a minute in the morning. God, give Nathan grace to fast today. I need it every day. That's something I do every morning. I wake up and I'm like, Lord, please help me to fast today, because I can't do this by myself. The other night, a couple nights ago, I was just laying in bed and I was struggling hard. I couldn't fall asleep. My neck was kind of hurting and I was just uncomfortable. And I was talking to the Lord. I was like, Lord, I can't keep doing this. Like, you gotta speak to me. You gotta strengthen me, help me, like, give me a word, a dream, encourage me, help me to stay in this. And I woke up the next morning, and I had a text from one of my best friends in the whole world. His name's Adam, and he texted me and he's like, dude, I had a dream about you last night, and in the dream, we were close to the end of the fast, and you had called me, and the fast had gone by like in a blur. And first of all, that in itself is encouraging to me, because I'm praying, Lord, let it go by quickly. But he was also, one of the things he said in the dream, said to me about the dream is, in the dream I was discouraged because I hadn't had an encounter with Jesus yet. And in the dream, he encouraged me by saying, Nathan, you have no idea the deep, deep well that the Lord has formed in you during this fast. And man, it was so that I needed that dream so much. And I wanted to share it with you guys, and perhaps it'd be encouraging to you too. When we fast, the Lord is forming in us something so deep, a deep, deep well. I heard a quote one time, the fasting that you do, or it goes like this: when we fast, we're digging a well that we will pull from for the rest of our lives. And I believe that. I believe I'm digging a deep well right now, that the Lord is forming something in me that He is going to use in a mighty way for my entire life. So guys, be encouraged. Day 7. I'm going to try and do updates every week or so. Stay in this thing. Keep praying for me if you're not fasting. And I love you guys so much. Bless you all. I'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye-bye.